Hey Sugar Pies, how's my Sugar Pies doing today? Mwah. I love you guys. Look what we have here today. We have White Castle. Yes, I said White Castle. This used to be my old job. I used to be a manager there. So we have 30 White Castles. We have some cheese sticks. We have some chicken rings. We have clams, my favorite. And so I'm going to call the fam so they can come get their portion and we can get it going. While they're coming, baby, you're going to get them? Just make sure they have their plates. And while I'm waiting on them, if you are new to my channel and you are just here chillaxing, watching me eat, please don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. And we have lots of fun here. But for real, support, I support back. Okay, I'm about to dig in. My mouth is watering. I am hungry. Let me wait on my babies to come. Give me 1 second, y'all. This is raw and real reality life. Watch at your own time, case. You know what I'm trying to say. Come on, boys. Get your plate and come get. Here, I don't know how many you want.
Ooh, they changed it?
Yeah. I don't know how many you want, though.
Thank you.
That's it. You want any
Sure.
chicken rings? A cheese stick?
Thank you.
Want some clams?
Nah.
Okay. You're welcome, baby. You want, here, grab more. What you want? Chicken?
Fries, yeah, and cheese.
Cheese stick? These are not fries, they're clams.
Oh, no.
Taste one, it's good.
Okay.
You sure? Well, grab more burgers, that's a lot.
Only have
Grab
two.
more. Grab more, they're babies. Grab 2 more. Grab 2 boxes. Okay, ask David to come on. All right, my friends. I got all the dogs in here. All right, boys. You got to go. You got to go. You got to go. I haven't had White Castle in a long time. And we're going to do story time about White Castle. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, my husband got these, so I should have warmed them up. So I don't think we're going to get some cheese action. Come on, babe. You got a plate?
Yeah.
How many do you want? You want to do 4?
Sure.
Hold the plate.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Chicken rings?
No.
Chicken, they're like chicken nuggets. You want, here, you want cheese stick?
No, I'm good, man.
It's soft.
I'll just have this and some oatmeal. I'm good.
You sure? Yeah. Okay. We have him come out because he'll cry the whole time. Sam.
Come here, boy. Come here, Sam. Come on, Jack.
Jack is fine. He stays quiet. If you want more, come back, baby. Okay. Excuse me. Woo! Woo! We're in the wrong tunnel. Okay. So, how's my Sugar Pies doing? I love you guys. Let me get this water. I asked for my husband for some Sprite. I get a whole liter. So I used to work at White Castle. Can you hear the music? yeah, I worked in White Castle. I was a manager there. And what I liked about White Castle is, can you see? I hope you can see everything. What I liked about White Castle is they paid weekly. So it's like every time I got paid, I had money from, and I was a manager, so money was good. Excuse me. And so every time I would get paid, I'd be like, oh my goodness, I still got the money from from last paycheck. So that was cool. I love that. Honey mustard. Um, I wanted to do story time about, who I am, where I'm from, and all that good stuff. This, in a way, is like cutting it because I'm jumping into into my life, sharing it with you guys. But I don't have. I'm talking too much. Okay. But yeah, I used to work White Castle 2005. Hey guys, take a bite, babe. Ah, there you go. There you go. That's what we're talking about. Don't be shy. (2005). Okay, let me just explain one thing real quick so you guys can understand. Yeah, we got everything sauce. And they're not soggy, they're perfect. Um, so, I don't know where my dog is. Um, can you see me? I used to work there from end of 2005. And then I quit as a manager in 2008, November. You ask, why did I quit? Oh my God, it's so good. Okay, so before my husband now, the one that you guys see on here, before him, I was a widow. See, I wanted to share all this like in story time, but since I'm having White Castle, I'm just going to share this part. But yes, I was a widow for 4 years. My late husband was, we were together. That's the father of my 3 sons now. It was a head-on collision. He was driving with the kids, with my 2 oldest, and I was pregnant with our third. and it was a head-on collision, and he passed away at the scene. And what breaks my heart more is my kids were in the car. You know, the middle child, he was young, he was like 2, so he was in shock. But my oldest was 4 at that time, 4.5. And when they called me, you know, the police came and picked me up. I want to share this in a different story time, so I don't want to get too detailed. But yeah, let me stop right here because I want to leave that for another story time so I can, you know, share more. But right now I'm focusing on trying to explain this here, why I quit White Castle. So, well, the accident was in November 2008. I was pregnant, so I was due in January 2009. So I took my maternity leave so I can, because I was a mess. Oh my gosh, I was a mess. So I took time off. Well, I took the maternity leave early so I can get myself together. Here it is. And Mom, an hour, a minute, she had a husband and everything was fine. A minute later, I become a widow. I become a single mom, pregnant with 2 kids. I went cuckoo. Like, seriously, I went cuckoo for a moment. But who wouldn't? So, I thank God. You know, the Lord protected my other 2 in the car. I really, 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 I thank the Lord for that. So, okay. I took the, excuse me. I took the maternity leave. And after 6 weeks, I just couldn't go back. I literally, it hit me hard. So then I asked, they gave me another week, I believe. Okay, because I had my youngest in January. They gave me a couple more weeks. You know, more time. And they kept calling me and calling me and like, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? When are you coming back? And I'm like, it was just, I was really in a hard time. It was just so much. So, you know, they just kept bugging me. They were, they just kept calling, you know, like bill collectors. They kept calling, kept stressing, when you come. I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys. I mean, really? Like, seriously? I understand work is work, work is work, but come on. Come on. You know, I mean, show some compassion. I just had a son that literally a month and a half ago, before he was born, you know, his father passed. I mean, goodness gracious. But I was so irritated. I was so hurt. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'll leave that for another story time in sections. I went cuckoo. what brought me back to life was my kids, because I was realizing I was abandoning them. You know, I'll leave that for another story because that was crazy. I'll leave that for another story time. But right now, we're just focusing on why I did work at White Castle. Pay was great. I loved the weekly paycheck. Um, but I just quit. My boss, I'm not gonna put her name, calling. It's like, Shadia, when are you coming back? And then that's when I was like, you know what, I can't do it. My kids really need me. You know, they're still in like shock mode. I mean, to a point where my oldest, he had to repeat, where was he in kindergarten, because my baby like completely shut down. He'd be in the classroom. Before, he was active, fun, you know, jumpy, you know what kids are like. After the accident, he would just, and I'm not gonna get emotional, but it was hard. It was hard. So, ranch, homemade. So, that's the reason why I quit White Castle. I couldn't go back. And the thing was, my late husband would bring the kids every day. That used to drive my boss nuts. But I attended to my work. I did what I was supposed to do. And she loved him. He would come, and there was a table all the way at the end. Every day after he goes to school, he was working on a medical degree. Go to school, go pick up the kids, bring them there, get my discount. And then they would eat, you know, and it was nice to see him and the kids there while I was working. So good. And so it was really hard because I did go back to be able to get my maternity leave, because I got bereavement, 3-day bereavement. This is what started up. I got 3-day bereavement. So I was off for 3 days. That's when I requested, I was like, I'm gonna start my maternity leave now. I can't come back to work. These fools had the nerve to say, well, for you to get approved for the to take your maternity leave right now, you have to come in and work 3 days, then request it, and we'll approve it. I was still pregnant. My baby was due like in a month and a half. 3 days ago, or 3 days prior, in 2008, lost my husband and their father. I'm going cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Depressed, sad, and all that. Trying to get my two oldest to come back to reality because they were terrified to get into anybody's car. Because, the way, they were in a car accident. So, they told me to come back. I had to work 3 days. The same week that my husband passed. My late husband. White Castle wanted me to come back for 3 days. To work for 3 days. So I'm able then to jump on maternity leave. So, I did. I went in and oh my goodness. I don't know if it was pregnancy hormones or what, but I broke down at White Castle. Broke down. I was a manager, so, I'll jump from helping them cook, yeah, going to take care of the money wise. Leave these for my baby just in case they come back and want some more. I'll eat these because nobody's gonna eat these. And I'd go to the register when it gets the front register to take orders when it gets real busy. So I remember one time I got to the register and I was taking, I was numb. I mean, you see, the makeup, the hair, there was nothing. No makeup, hair in a ponytail. I was numb. And I remember I'd be... And they was okay with that. I just don't understand how people can be so cruel. There was one time when I was taking this young gentleman's order. I had my face down. I was taking his order. And all you see was tears just drop. Just water flow. And I remember, he was like, "Ma'am, are you okay? Ma'am, are you okay?" I mean, I had to come back for 3 days to work for 3 days so I can get approved for maternity leave. How can you be so heartless? And so I couldn't go back. I couldn't leave my babies to go to work at a place that did that to me. So I was smart because, maternity leave, they pay you. I did, so hard. I did do the 3 days. I did the 3 days. I think so. And then I did get approved for the maternity leave. I think it was 6 weeks, but I think I got a couple more weeks added. So I did that. And then after that, when his time was up, they kept calling, not texting, just calling. And I'm like, when you coming back? I'm like, wow, really? Again, I understand this is employment. You got to come back to work. It was so painful, y'all. I was really hurt. So that's why I quit. And now I am blessed with a great man that's amazing with the kids. The kids love him, call him dad. And I'm thankful. You know, because at that time, when all that happened, I thought everything was over. I really thought everything was over. But look at me now. Very thankful. Whew. You know. This homemade ranch is amazing. But yeah, it just, again, I'm going to say this again. You know, of course, the job, they need their employee back, especially, you know, as a manager. They needed the management back. But sometimes I feel like, you know, the world forget human feelings, human nature, pain, sadness. You know, they just focus on go. And that's where I was at. I felt hurt and alone. Excuse me. So, you know, I still love White Castle. I still eat it, but whew. Mm. I don't know. You guys, so I got this intro song. What time is it? Uh-oh. I got this intro song that I'm gonna start adding to my at the beginning. I'm going to jump on it. I hope this didn't seem like it was all over the place. But I wanted to share the place that I used to work at. And the reason why I left. Especially as management. So, that is it. And thank you for listening. I hope I didn't bore you. But I am going to start. I was waiting like to reach 10,000 subscribers because I wanted to reach more people so people can feel that they're not alone in any situations. I was going to start sharing story, you know, on while I'm eating. But I had to share because I'm doing White Castle. So I just wanted to share that I used to work there and I quit. Okay, sorry guys. The thing reached 30 minutes, so it cut off by itself. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for taking time out of your life to watch me. That means the world. That means a lot to me. I love you guys so much. This White Castle was amazing. Let me know down below. Do you like White Castles? Have you tried White Castles? All right, you guys. Remember, be blessed, be thankful, and be happy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.